Well, good day guys, here we are back again out for another weekend of exploring. This weekend we're trying something a little bit different out. We're back out exploring some more remote spots out here in big timber forests in the New South Wales Central West. Got myself, Daniel and Jared's back for another adventure. This time we're actually heading out here to a couple of spots we've eyed out with complete no vehicle access in one of these pine forests out here. So we've got to hike in and it's going to be pretty cool. We've got a couple of openings lined up that I've wanted to check out but couldn't because of their remote access. So yeah, time for a bit of adventure on foot. This weekend is going to be interesting because it's completely different to what I'm normally used to with the car and all that, but I've been looking forward to doing something like this for a while. So we're going to get pretty well stuck straight into it, as we've got a few Ks that we're going to be walking through this big pine forest here to get to where we want to go. And yeah, we're going to get into it pretty quick. So days are a fair lot shorter here in winter. So we're going to get stuck right into it though. Before we do that, make sure you head over and hit that subscribe button. Now you've done that, let's get into this adventure. We stumbled across this pretty big opening here in this pine forest. Just by walking through the forest we come across it. It's pretty cool to see what you can find literally just by walking around and having a look. It's a little bit too overgrown for us though to camp here tonight, so we're going to continue on a little bit more remote. It's absolutely crazy, the diversity of terrain in this forest. We've passed through some awesome openings that would make beautiful camp spots, and we've then gone into this big, thick, dense forest. It's really cool atmosphere, and it feels so good to be out here. Super grateful that we get to be out here exploring this forest. How awesome. we're making some really good ground here. It's just amazing what you see when you explore these type of places on foot. We've made our own track right through this pine forest, and now we've actually come across a little river system, and it's pretty cool to see how it goes from pine forest to native when you get around water. Really, really cool. So we're in this really deep overgrown section of the pine forest now. Absolutely unreal. We're starting to close in on our destination. Absolutely unbelievable through here. So I've discovered this beautiful, huge opening and creek that we're going to set up camp by. We've just got to cross over this little creek to get to the flat section that's over there. So it's like paradise awaits across this last obstacle. So we'll see how we go.
I'm a little wet. From the front. Like, it was like a Harry Potter themed thing. Yeah. And the other ones.
So here we have it. So we've managed to find ourselves a beautiful little campsite here amongst this forest. So we come out of the forest just over there, and we're greeted to this beautiful, nice big opening right next to this little creek. And it's just such an awesome spot. And the beauty of this spot is it's completely remote. You cannot drive into this spot, you have to hike in. And it was a pretty long hike from where we started to where we are now, but boy was it worth it, the reward of finding this spot here and being able to set up in this beautiful spot where just as far as the eye can see is big pine trees, and we're completely surrounded by it. Absolutely beautiful. So we're just getting set up now, and then we're going to get ourselves a fire going because it's going to be really, really cold tonight. And it's good to see a bit of a diversity of setup as well compared to the usual four-wheel driving. Shows that we sort of like a bit of everything here as long as there's exploring involved. So we're going to continue getting set up and then get into some firewood collection.
What's up with me,
Well, there we go, all set up. So it's pretty cool to see some sort of diversity here. You know, you guys on the channel are used to seeing us out in the four-wheel drives, exploring and finding spots in our four-wheel drives that you can drive to. I pretty well just enjoy exploring in general, and I love the idea that we sort of found this spot on a map. Thought that's cool. Let's go find it, regardless of whether we were in a car or on foot. I'm pretty well equipped to explore either way. Either method is really good for me. I'm very well equipped to do both. So I hope you guys enjoy this style of video just as much as the other, because I've got a fair few trips planned where I'll be doing this sort of remote backcountry stuff where you definitely could not drive to, and it'll be all set up out of the backpack. So let me know what you guys think, but I just think it's good to have some diversity every now and again, and I just enjoy being out there exploring. I don't limit myself to the four-wheel drive or just to foot either. I think both are just as cool as each other.
Amazing. Oh. Never cut anything before. Oh. Yeah, this thing's like crazy high rated too. So
here.
Oh yeah. That melted though.
Nice. Oh, it's alright.
I'll do a giant circle.
You bring your chair on?
No, I don't have a small chair.
So the sun is starting to disappear for us here in this spot, and starting to get pretty cold. So we've got the fire going now to warm us up for the night. And just how awesome is this place? We're just appreciating how cool it is here. We're super remote all the way back in here in this forest, and it's just awesome to be here. You know, we found this spot just by exploring. You know, I seen a little opening on the map, and we just went for it, come out and had a look. And that's really how you find some of the best spots. The last few spots I've had, I found just by looking for them out here. You know, no one showed me where they are, or it's not on Google. You know, we just come out here and you just look for them. That's how we get the best spots. And just an awesome atmosphere out here, super secluded among these pines, and it's so peaceful. Seen a little bit of wildlife as well, which is pretty cool for such a remote spot. But I just absolutely love the pine forest of the Central West. It's one of my favorite regions to camp in, pretty close to the Snowy Mountains, which will be getting a lot of action this winter. So yeah, just absolutely loving it out here, and really enjoying the afternoon. Gonna get dinner going soon. It's not going to be anything fancy tonight, just going to be a couple of packet pastas that will boil up. We played it really simple for this one, just something lightweight that we could fit in the bags, pretty easy. So nothing fancy tonight, but it's going to be good, and we're pretty hungry after a big day of walking. Keeping it nice and simple tonight with these chicken curry pastas here, so just going to boil them up tonight. Something nice and simple for dinner.
I think work took it out of me.
It's pretty fun.
And turned out all right for a quick packet meal.
Just like heating the stuff up and making the meals.
Do you know what to do if something did?
Yeah, I just always bring my own anyway.
Ryan's recipe? Is it? Well, you helped us.
Wow. Well, the sun's just started to disappear as we're eating dinner here, and boy, has the temperature started to drop. We can definitely feel it. Pretty good dinner here for the circumstances. You know, it's not like the gourmet feast that I'm used to cooking up over the fire, but it's nice hot food, and it's really cold out, so it feels good. And we're all definitely happy. Oh, good morning, guys. What a cold night last night we had here. It's hard to leave the nice cozy sleeping bag this morning. Just waiting for the sun to show itself a little bit before we all migrate out and have some breakfast. But yeah, nice and chilly here last night, that was for sure. So nice and chilly here this morning, even after being up for a while. The sun really hasn't showed itself. We've got this cloud cover that we've been greeted to rolling over the top, and it looks like it's going to stick like that for most of the day. It's absolutely freezing out here, which is Yeah, it's cool. I like the cold, but it's just not expected. We're not even in the peak of winter yet, and it's already completely freezing out here. So this morning I've just got a mixed berry for breakfast here from Radix. Never really tried this one before, so interested to see how it goes. It's actually not too bad. Yeah, this mixed berry meal here isn't half bad, you know. After my run last time with freeze-dried food, I wasn't too sure how I was going to go this time, but I got this one because I just needed to add cold water and it was ready to go. Didn't need to heat anything up, and it's actually quite nice. So I'd say freeze-dried food for me has redeemed itself after this one. And you know, it's no sausages and bacon, but it's pretty nice for what it is.
How much do you reckon we'll need? Okay.
Nothing quite like a hot chocolate on a freezing cold morning.
The logo on it or something.
I wasn't doing that yesterday. It's probably because like the angles that you get it at. Yeah. Spaghetti. You turn it up a bit.
Having any?
I always eat those raw anyway.
Alright, so we've been enjoying this spot all morning here. So peaceful and quiet. You know, these times where the wind sort of stops and you just listen, there's absolutely nothing. It's just us and nature, which is just so beautiful. Super grateful that we got a spot like this all to ourselves. And now that we've had breakfast, it's time to begin packing up. So we're going to pack everything up and we've got to shove them back into our backpacks just the way that we did on the way in. So that should be fun. Anyway, we're going to get into packing up now.
Coleman lifted up.
No, we keep forgetting this.
Well, there we have camp all packed up here. Top little spot that we got to spend the night in. The sun has finally blessed us with its presence through the clouds. We had a chilly morning, but now it's starting to really warm up. It's still got a cool breeze, but that sun really just changes everything around here. Beautiful blue sky now out here, and just absolutely loving it. So we've got really good conditions for the walk back to the car. We've got about 6 k's to walk out of this spot, so super remote spot. I'm just really looking forward to exploring again. We'll probably make our own track back on the way through, so yeah. Righto, there we have it, all packed and ready to begin the journey back out of here. We've got about 6 k's to walk, so pretty cool adventure ahead of us. I really hope you guys enjoyed this spot. If you did, please let me know down in the comments section below, and let me know what you thought of this style of video. As said, I definitely have a few more remote camping spots like this one lined up that you have to walk into, that you definitely can't get into by a car, and I'm really keen to share them with you guys. So yeah, if you enjoyed as well, please remember, hit that subscribe button. It helps out, and you also won't miss out on any of our future adventures. And thank you very much for watching, guys, as always, and we will see you in the next adventure.